Hey there, Pisces, and welcome to your October 2020 love reading, tarot reading. I'm going to go ahead and sage real quick, clear the energy. I put you fourth instead of last. I never put Pisces last because I don't want to be tired when I get to Pisces. So I skip you guys ahead. But Aries is always first. I can't help it. They wouldn't have it any other way. So, there we go. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card out of Halloween Oracle to get the theme of the reading. I better throw that one back in there. And then we will go into my favorite spread, which is how is your person thinking and feeling about you at this time, and what are they going to do about it, and vice versa, and the outcome of all of that. And then if you want to join me in the extended, I'll pull a 3-card spread with the Halloween Oracle. We'll talk about that later. So just feeling the energy. Tell us about Pisces love life for the rest of October. Mummy, change. So we're going to be going through some changes, Pisces, in October. Let me go ahead and pull the book out. If you can bear with me through the reading, I love what they write though. It's really clever. I don't usually read on the, readings, but I like to play with this new deck, and then, when we get into the next reading, I know all the cards, but all right. Just a little spoiler alert. Mummy, change. The sand in his mouth, the bandages wound. Jealous of the living, eternal life bound. Usually they rhyme like one thing. Oh, the bandages wound, eternal life bound. Bound and wound rhyme? All right. Jealous of the living, eternal life bound. The ancient Egyptians took death very seriously. Death was seen, not seen, as many of us see it. There's a typo there. It wasn't my reading. So it means death was not seen as many of us see it. A finality to be dreaded, but as just the beginning of a new life, and often eternal life. In a better place, the afterlife. This is so fitting for you, Pisces, the afterlife. You are the closest to the other side of the veil, Pisces. The practice of honoring and preserving the body through a complex process of mummification was central to ancient Egyptian culture. This was not just a physical embalming process, but a carefully enacted ritual process that ensured preservation in the next world. Many other cultures also mummified their dead, including the Incas, the Argentinians, the Maori, and many of the culture of the Torres Strait Islands. I'm not sure if I said Maori right. If anyone knows, they can write in the comments. In our modern horror, I'll look it up later. In our modern horror genre, the mummy has become an icon. From early horror writing at the turn of the century to the very popular films The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. The plot normally revolves around the mummy returning in life and cursing and hunting down the living. The discovery of King Tutankhamun's tombs, I hope I'm saying that right, and other long-hidden Egyptian treasures in the 1920s in particular, sparked an explosion in mummy-related films and literature. Should you pull the Moaning Mummy card from the deck, the Moaning Mummy might be the title of the reading, Pisces, know that the change is inevitable, and that no matter how hard you try, things will not be preserved exactly the same way. The card who indicates that this change will be for the better. The Indians, the closed doors, the barriers, this is just a healthy pause and an indication that a change of tactics is needed. You are not cursed. You have just developed a pattern. you can take control and change it. And I think, you know, if you are stuck in a pattern, it's not that like you're like, how do I change it, and you have to spend 10 years figuring it out. I think that the mummy is signifying for most of you that you are at the point where you can figure it out. The mummy energy is like coming in and saying you know right now, and follow your instincts and your impulses. You know, when you're making different choices and then you kind of second guess yourself and think about how you did it in the past, like don't think about how you did it in the past and just think about the future. So let's go ahead and get into my favorite spread, which is, what is Pisces person of interest or significant other? I read for both single and taken. What are they thinking about Pisces at this time? You know, for a lot of you, this change coming from the mummy in your love life is like a change from single to a relationship, or change from relationship to being single, but like in probably like a relationship you're ready to get out of, sort of thing, where it's like a good change, but it's still like a whole process. And for a lot of you, it's like meeting someone new, and or it could be just you reevaluating what you want because of somebody in your life, new or that's been around for a minute. So what is Pisces person of interest or significant other thinking or feeling about Pisces at this time? What are they thinking and feeling about Pisces at this time? My readings, I don't feel like tend to resonate for moons. You're water, so maybe let me know, but I feel like moons would be a separate reading entirely. Alright, so what is Pisces person of interest thinking or feeling about them at this time? The Ten of Pentacles. So they feel very secure with you. They feel like they could have it all with you. If it's somebody that you haven't met yet that's, you know, gonna come into your life in October, they are ready for this. They want it all, and they're manifesting this, and they're looking for someone like you. So like, make sure you know you got your vibration high, and you know you're ready for something new. But for the rest of you, it just seems that they're very content. If you are in a relationship, they feel like you two have this happy family, everything you could want. And what is Pisces person of interest or significant other going to do about how they're feeling about Pisces at this time? What is Pisces person of interest or significant other going to do about how they're feeling about Pisces at this time? The Nine of Cups. This is, oh wow, it looks so different in this deck. So this normally in the traditional deck is a genie, and he's like going like this, and he's got all the cups above his head, and it means it's the all wishes granted card. It's getting everything you want. And in this deck, it's very serene and peaceful. You know, I guess the genie is too, but it can be a little bit of a selfish card. See, she's kind of like turning her back on the world here and focusing on like the really big picture, the ocean. And I mean, come on, Pisces, you're water, you are the ocean. I would say, I think I've heard that analogy before. I mean, Cancer is the moon, and that moon rules the tides. So I think Pisces are supposed to be like rivers. Yeah, because you're mutable sign, right? So you're adaptable, and you have a current, and you go with the waves. And then Scorpio would be like a swamp. No, okay, I'm sorry. Any cross watchers in here, or any Pisces in love with Scorpios. But and then here's the crab with the Cancer. But it's just like you're not even paying attention to your little buddies here. You're kind of like meditating, vibrating high, but you also are very emotionally fulfilled. And you know, the Nine of Pentacles usually indicates being single, but here it's like, it's not necessarily that you're single, but it's like, you know that you're whole and complete without anyone else. Whether there's someone else in your life or not, you're very good at detaching and taking care of yourself and looking out for yourself. But this also is the position of, you know, what your person's going to do. So they may retreat and like refill their cup, right? Because this is Nine of Cups. So they may be seeming a little detached because they're doing that, or they may actually respect when you do that, you know, like, because they feel so secure in this relationship they're going to do is give you your space, you know, and they know that you take very good care of yourself, Pisces. So that's what they're going to do. Either they're going to do that, and then you have to be understanding of that, but we'll see what you're getting into in a minute, or it's just going to be like how they're seeing you. So what is going to be the outcome of this really wonderful person in Pisces' life? I mean, maybe when we get more into it, I'll see some of the drama going on, but right now it seems things are pretty good for you, Pisces. And it's interesting because Venus is opposite your sun right now, so you know, but I mean, that is bringing out that Virgo grounded energy, and it's on the spectrum of water and earth, Pisces and Virgo, so it could be something to do with that. Knight of Cups. So the outcome is just this great love that you two have, this romance. It's a very nice relationship. It's very emotionally stable. You two give each other time apart, but you have this secure base with each other. Like, I kept getting the Hearth card in a couple of the readings, and this is the Hearth right here, the house, the happy family. So, I mean, your person's looking awesome, Pisces, but if you're having any drama, you can always get a personal reading from me. I'll tell you how to find those in a little while, when I tell you how to get to the extended if you want to join. But okay, what is Pisces feeling or thinking about their person at this time? What is Pisces thinking or feeling about their person at this time? What is Pisces feeling or thinking about their person at this time? The Knight of Pentacles. So I'm thinking about other Pisces guys like they. All right, so you're thinking and feeling that like this is a steady, solid relationship. This is a perfect boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. If you're single, it's like you're manifesting this because you're vibrating with this energy, and you're like meditating your person here. I feel like for some of you, you're like really meditating them, and just like your heart chakra is lit up here to bring them in, because I feel so much of your energy on them, but they're ready, they're primed and ready. They could be coming in at any time, and if you are with them, it's just a very, usually 6 of Pentacles is reciprocity, but the Knight and the 10 are much higher than the 6, so it's like really a lot of genuine reciprocity here, sincerity. Like, you two definitely know what page you're on, and you're on the same page, and it's very like, just, it's kind of like the good life. It's a very nice relationship coming through, Pisces. So what are you Pisces going to do about how you're thinking and feeling about your person at this time? I always get so dreamy when I do Pisces because I have my Mercury and Venus in Pisces. So my Mercury gets all like, all right, the Hermit. So you're going to go within as well, and this again kind of reiterates what I'm saying here with you. You're in here, the Hermit, and in the traditional deck, it's like he's going within and to find the knowledge, and she's doing the same thing here. She's meditating over the fire, meditating over the ocean. That's why I feel like you two are like manifesting each other. That'll probably be the type of like you're aligning here, vibrating. If you don't know each other, and if you do know each other, this is a very spiritual connection where you just really understand each other, and it's like you have this unspoken communication. You know how to give each other like healthy space. It's very nicely balanced, Pisces. It's nice. So what is going to be the outcome of how Pisces person is thinking and feeling about them, and how Pisces is feeling and thinking at this time? What is going to be the outcome of all of this? The Three of Swords. So, some of you could be blocking this person from coming in, which sounds so counter. A lot of you clicked off when I said that, but it's because if you haven't met them yet and you're manifesting them, you may get into periods of grief where you're like, are they really ever coming? And that could be slowing it down. But if you are with them, you could still have like periods where you mourn things in your life. You're just feeling heartbroken and sad, and it doesn't necessarily have to do with the relationship. Or it could be that some of you could be an ending or deceit, but I feel like it's very few of you. 10 of Wands is a burden. I'm going to clarify this a little more, Pisces, because this is not so grand. 8 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is more you, like, there's things that you worry about, even though it's really good and you know it's good and you can feel it's good. Especially if, like, you're single and you're waiting, you get in these cycles where you lose hope. I think, you know, it's like you're going to have change. It's inevitable. And so for some of you, this is new coming in. You may have doubts about it. And so because of old burdens that you're carrying here. And so with the 8 of Swords, it's like you got to get rid of those mental ties and, like, take the blindfold off and realize that you can squeeze through these swords here. You know, you're not trapped in these thoughts. Swords is all thoughts, so it's like emotionally you're very good, your wisdom is very high, you're very balanced with your Virgo energy, because Herman is Virgo as well. You know, you have your self-love and your relationship love, and you have a lot of stability in your life. So you have all great cups and pentacles, and even the major arcana here that really mastered this part of yourself, and yet you just have so many worries, concerns, grief, doubts, burdens, and you got to be careful because you don't want to create a self-fulfilling prophecy. Or it could be for some of you, or like you are in a relationship where it's good most of the time, and then you two get into it, and then you feel like it's over, like it's done, but really everything's okay. It was just a fight, but it felt like the world was ending to you, you know? So I want to go ahead and look a little bit deeper into these and see, you know, really what the status is, especially for those of you that are single, and find out a little bit more. I definitely see the mirroring here, though. Some of you are bringing in your twin flames. But yeah, we'll look a little bit more into that, and we'll do the 3-card spread where we get to the heart of the matter, the challenge, and the solution in the Halloween Oracle. So if you want to join me in the extended to see that, if you're on Instagram TV, then you can go to the link in the bio and click on it, and it'll take you to the product catalog. And if you're on YouTube, click on the link in the description that says product catalog and extended readings right above it, and you'll scroll to the very bottom. You'll see Pisces October extended 2020 love reading, and you can order it there. The link will be sent in your email, and you can join me in the extended. For the rest of you, if you want to subscribe to the Rotation 411 YouTube channel, you can go ahead and do that, and you'll get to see, you know, a notification when the November reading comes out. And also, as I release the big 144 series videos, I'll be getting to Pisces, Sun, Aries, Moon fairly shortly, and I cover all the rising signs. So if I'm leaving you, then I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and light. And if I'm leading you over to the extended, I will see you there.